All right, guys, here we go with PYT 476 24 Prizm Baseball. We got 3 autos per box on average. 12 packs, 12 cards per pack. Good luck. And you do not have to be in the break to get your guesses in. So if you're watching this break live, guess the player. If they're on that last auto, you'll get 20 in credit to use in our shop for any breaks, packs, or boxes. We go pack. No, oops, sorry guys. Did not realize it was not on the screen. Again, just so you guys know, this is our 2024 Prizm Baseball. 3 autos per box. 12 cards, 12 packs per box. Still have time to get your guesses in for the player on that last auto. Luis Matos, Yuri Perez, Max Muncy, Emerson Hancock, Ernie Banks. Hey, we got an auto out of our first pack. That is Sal Frelick for the Brewers spot. Red wave of Luis Angel Acuna. Believe it was out of Prizm. We hit his 1 of 1. There's Joe Jackson on the Mojo. Was out of 25. 7 out of 25. Evan Carter on the Prismatic. Andrew Jones. Drew Hackenberg. Jonathan Papelbon. Homer Bush. Thomas Sagasi. Ryan Lasco. Greg Maddux. Chuck Knobloch. Ellie De La Cruz. Tony Oliva on the refractor. Then we have out of 499 Zan Zantello. There's Paul Skeens, Brooks Robinson, Evan Carter, Tommy Lasorda. Carson Williams, Colton Cowser, Rod Carew, Heston Kjerstad, Paul Skeens rookie again, Robert Hassel, Orlando Cepeda, Everson Pereira on the red. That is out of 299. Leo DeVries, Starlin Caba, Bryce Eldridge, Junior Caminero. 24 Encore Football Hobbies up next. And I believe we have spots, or we did have when we went live in that one. So use that link pinned in the chat to grab those. Carlos Beltran. We will be back live again on Thursday as well. Mike Schmidt. We do have spots available for those breaks. Chase DeLauder, Barry Larkin, Thomas White, Kevin McGonigal, Tyler Gentry, auto number 2. And you guys are guessing the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. Arwan Numala. That is out of 299. Jackson Merrill. Tom Seaver. Andre Dawson. Gary Sheffield. Jimmy Rollins. Walker Martin. Kyle Harrison rookie. Yonquel Fernandez. Bobby Valentine. Lou Piniella. Jun Seok Shim auto, and that might be the final auto of the break. We shall see. Going to Pittsburgh. There's Johnny Damon. That is out of 499. Dylan Head. Drew Gilbert, Jace Jung, Brandon Sporat. Adam Wainwright, Luis Tait, Kate Horton, Colton Ledbetter, Aiden Miller, Marcelo Meyer, Carson Roccaforte, Alonzo Treadwell on the blue out of 199, Kjerstad, Bob Feller, Jonah Tong, Joe Girardi, And guys, grab your spots in the upcoming breaks tonight. Link in the chat. Code there to get your 10% off. Get those guesses in the break. For the player on the last auto, even if you are not in the breaks, you can throw guesses out there. And if you guess correctly, you get 20 credit headed your way. Using our shop for any breaks, packs, boxes, future break schedule. You want to bookmark that page if you haven't already. That way you can see what we get listed. You can buy spots from there and everything else as well. Ron Guidry, River Ryan, Joe Carter, Bill Madlock, Jose Padromo, Andrew Walters, Raleigh Fingers, Tom Glavine out of $4.99, Tamar Johnson, Bobby Richardson, Caden Grice, Mason Wynn. Got 4 packs left after this one. Ryan Braun, Enrique Bradfield, Leo DeVries, Mike Bovey, Blake Walters, Robin Yount, Tommy Lasorda on the red wave. Those are not numbered. Chase Davis on the red. These are numbered. They're out of $2.99. Silver Colt Emerson Fireworks. And we've got Colson Montgomery, Willie McCovey, Adele Amador. The rookie there. Dustin Harris, Jordan Lawler, Mark Burley, Ty Floyd, Mizorowski, Tommy Troy, Francisco Villaro. Colin Hawk is going to be out of $4.99. Fireworks of Pete Crow Armstrong, Grant Taylor, Harry Ford, Roderick Arias. 3 packs left. Encore Football PYT 483 coming up next. There's Jim Leland, Dylan Head, George Brett, Keith Hernandez, Ryan Zimmerman, Dustin Pedroia, Andrew Walters, Jackson Cherio on the red rookie out of $2.99. Junior Caminero, Tyler Soderstrom, Mike Lowell, Xavier Isaac. Last 2 packs put up. That is Bucky Dent, George Lombard Jr. We got Blake Mitchell, Mikey Ramiro, Josu DePaula, Drew Jones, Mike Bovey, Tony Oliva, out of $2.99. Braden Taylor, Cam Collier, Brock Porter, Chase Dolander. Our final pack of the break. Gary Carter, Alex Rodriguez, Dennis Eckersley, Kyle Manzardo, Grady Sizemore, Sammy Stafura, Hanley Ramirez, blue Sammy Stafura for the Reds out of $1.99. Felon Celestine, Kemp Alderman, Albert Pujols, Noah Schnall. Top load here. We'll do our recap. Then we're going to move on to Encore Football PYT 483. That's coming up next. Grab your spots in these upcoming breaks tonight. Let's get these breaks filled. And if you are in Encore Football, Illusions Football, those are coming up next. We got our Optic International, and then we got our Topps Chrome NBA to end the night. Link is pinned in the chat. There is a code to use next to that link. Copy and paste that code. Use it at checkout to get 10% off any of the remaining teams tonight. If you're going to grab a team, you might as well use the code. Get your discount. There's Tom Glavine. $4.99. Chase Davis out of $2.99. Colin Hawk out of $4.99. Jackson Churio out of $2.99. Tony Oliva out of $2.99. Sammy Stafura out of $1.99. Joe Jackson out of $25. Nazan Zantello $4.99. Everson Pereira out of $2.99. Arwan Nimala out of 299. Johnny Damon out of 499. Lonzo Treadwell out of 199. Then we have our auto Sal Frelick, Tyler Gentry, and Jun Seok Shim to end it. That was the guess of the break. We got a little stack here. We will top load as well before we ship the non-numbered